Assalamu alaikum Mid-City students, and welcome to the academic session 2020-21. Hope you all are doing well and had enjoyed the Eid ul-Adha. Now coming to the online classes, today is our 7th lecture of science for grade 5. Today we'll be starting the new chapter, that is reproduction in flowering plants. We have A, B, C, D, E part in this chapter. First, A, why do plants produce flowers? B, what is pollination? C, what is fertilization? D, what is seed dispersal? E, what happens in the life cycle of a flowering plant? We will learn something about why do plants produce flowers. The first part. Flowering plants produce flowers for a purpose. Do you know? Flowering plants do not produce flowers to make the place beautiful, but it produces flowers for reproduction. Now coming to the next question, that is, why do plants need to reproduce? Plants need to reproduce so that their own kind will continue to exist. Otherwise, they will die out or become extinct. Now, further explanation about this is we will see the reproduction of flowering plants from the seeds. The reproduction of flowering plants from seeds involves the process of pollination, fertilization, seed production, seed dispersal, and germination. This diagram shows the order in which these processes occur. So, we will now study this diagram to find out about the parts of flower. What are the parts of a flower? The petal surround the male and female parts of the flower. The male part of a flower, called the stamen, consists of the anther and the filament. You can see on this slide, the left side, there are anther and filaments. Both together are called as stamen, and this is also called as the male part of the flower. The second is the female part of the flower, called the pistil. You can see on the right side, consists of the stigma, style, and ovary. These three parts contain and join together make the female part of a flower. Observe the flower you can see on the slide. These are the different parts of a flower: the petals, the male flower, and the female flower. Going further with the explanation, you can see on the slide the picture, the image of a papaya plant. Can you tell whether the plant is a flowering plant? When we do not see flowers on a plant, it does not mean that it is a non-flowering plant. This young papaya plant will produce flowers when it is mature enough. So what we have learned today is flowering plants produce flowers for reproduction. Plants reproduce so that they will not become extinct. The reproduction of flowering plants from seeds involves pollination, fertilization, seed production, seed dispersal, and germination. Petals are the parts of a flower which surround the male and the female parts. The stamen is the male part of a flower. The pistil or the carpel is the female part of a flower. So with this we have completed the explanation of this part. Hope in the next session we will learn about what is pollination, and more further detailed explanation will be done in an online class. Hope you enjoy learning. Thank you, grade 5.